Yo, 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 what's good in the hood? This is JP. Today we got Alicia Moore. It actually happened a year ago. We're going to go back in time, but we got the body cam recently. And so the story, we're going to revisit the story, or for the population, not a lot of people are retouching it now that the body cam came out. So let's check this out. So let me just give you the intro. Alicia Moore decided to go shopping and left their kids in the car. I don't know how old the kids were, so I'm still kind of confused how the fire started. We don't know the whole story, but hopefully we can get some more information soon. But yes, she goes to the store, her car catches fire while her kids are in the car. But I'm gonna let the news story explain it to you better. Okay, let's do this real quick.
Three children were rushed to the hospital after this car fire on May 26th in the Dillard's parking lot on Oviedo Mall Boulevard. Investigators say 24-year-old Alicia Moore had parked her car, left the children inside, and went into Dillard's. The arrest report says while inside Dillard's, loss prevention observed Moore and another unknown male begin to shoplift items. They were watched by security for approximately 1 hour. The report also says Moore began to leave the store and...
Yeah, sorry about that. But as you see, they're already being observed for shoplifting while they're in the store. I guess the store was about to get to the point where she walks out and she sees her car on fire, but there's other bystanders that already had seen the car on fire and they already had removed their children from the car. So hopefully we don't have an issue when we do the actual body cam, but this is just the story, and we'll see more. I don't want to kind of spoil the body cam too much, but maybe we should have to dive into that one. This is
I saw the kids come out, and I saw inside the car was already engulfed.
A daring rescue for three children who narrowly escape a car fire outside a Florida mall. Their mom now facing child neglect charges because at the time the car caught fire, she was allegedly shoplifting in a department store.
Where do you live?
I can't think right now.
It happened on May 26th in Oviedo, Florida. That's just 20 minutes northeast of Orlando. That's when 24-year-old Alicia Moore parked her car in the lot outside of a Dillard's. According to police,
yeah, so the car was parked, and it really doesn't explain either story, just to not to spoil it for you. It doesn't tell you how the fire started. I do see, look at the hood, we can see that the engine, it did get to the engine, and you see the hood there was a fire within the engine, and the majority of the fire does look like it was in the front passenger seat. Maybe why would they be smoking with the kids in the car? I don't know. Maybe there was a blunt lit that wasn't put out completely. Maybe the kids were playing with the lighter that was left, and started a fire. Some people, I've had my car really, really dirty at times where, yes, a fire could spark up some shit, Yeah. So let's see if we can get back on this.
she spent about an hour inside the store allegedly shoplifting with another man. She only dropped the stolen goods when she made her way to the front doors, only to find her vehicle completely engulfed in flames. Body camera video captures the aftermath when first responders arrive on the scene.
Before we get into that, technically she didn't steal. She dropped the stuff, meaning it was in her hands. How was she stealing? I don't know. Maybe she had stuff under her shirt. She took it all out. I don't know. But they said that she was going to steal, but she dropped everything she was going to steal before she left. So is that actually stealing? Get in the comments. Let me know.
Here's video of another officer arriving to the scene, and at this point, the 3 kids have been removed from the car.
The car is on fire. It's burnt out, not on fire now, but you can see it's just a skeleton right now. It's burnt.
Okay.
Done. Like anybody in that who stayed in that car would have been dead.
Almost right away, police officers begin to talk to witnesses.
When I pulled up, it was fully resolved. And I parked over here and walked up, and there was another lady, another customer, that had the 2 children.
Okay.
And I was telling her that they looked like they had been in the car because they had little soot on their noses and stuff.
Okay.
And the woman inside, whose car it is, when she came and saw, she kept saying her mom was in the car.
Okay.
But I don't know.
So we just gonna say Karen number 1 right here witnessed it. She said it was all dissolved, meaning I'm guessing like the firefighters were here already. Maybe she said resolved, I think. But the firefighters were here and the fire was put out. She's over here she waited to give a statement co-signing something someone else said. Well, she said this and she said that. So they're going to have a lot of statements, a lot of paperwork to do. You can already tell that just by this late. It was already resolved, but I'm going to talk to the police. But I heard whoop-de-whoop.
I don't know if that was just shock.
Yeah.
You know.
Okay.
You know, she passed out inside.
Okay. Yeah, they're
Good. Good.
Let me just get your info really quick, just in case I need it for something. I don't think I will, but just in case, and then that way you can get out of here, okay?
Hell no, you don't need that shit.
Up next, officers head inside the mall to speak with Alicia Moore, the alleged shoplifter and the mother of those 3 kids who escaped.
Is she related to the car? Yeah. All right, let me talk to her. Where's she at?
You see how they keep on, they referring to her as a alleged shoplifter. Even in this video, like when they did this video, which was in November or 5 days ago, she is the alleged shoplifter. I believe the kid has already been resolved and all that. They really trying to like stack on charges on her and all that, but like I said, she technically didn't shoplift. As you'll see later, I don't want to spoil it, but I guess I got to because they kind of just slide it in at the very end. They actually charge her for arson. They charge her for arson because she was committing a crime while her car caught on fire. So they're trying to charge her for arson. Maybe it was a distraction. I don't know. She's lighting her car on fire as a distraction with her kids inside. Like that sounds like some wild stuff. So you can tell they're really just stacking on whatever they can on her. Whether she's guilty or not, they're going all out the way to like, like she's definitely a suspect at this point. But she was in there, and if they were in there doing it, she was in there for an hour, left her kids in the car. That's wrong, just wrong right off the bat. But let's get back into it.
Black over black with white slides, and the short was here, partial gold.
Okay. Everybody's concerned. She hand on her chest, like I can't believe this.
I want to thank Upside for sponsoring this body camera video. Mall security tapes showed an unidentified man shoplifting with more before the fire, but her boyfriend was never formally charged with that.
T-H-Y Murphy.
Yes.
Okay, what's your birthday?
Hold on, before we get to this, you hear the boyfriend was never charged. Later on, you'll see the boyfriend is actually looking more suspect than her. You know what I mean? Like he ran away or something like that. I don't know. Maybe he ran to get her. Maybe that was just how the lady was telling the story. We got the time wrong or not, but we'll get into that. Maybe we'll see it. We'll analyze that or look at that when that happens.
07, 22, 1998.
98? Okay. Alright, so still looking for the boyfriend. I tried calling the phone, but it doesn't even ring.
You got a picture of your boyfriend?
My phone is missing.
Can't find Marcia. She threw everything down when she started back out of the building over between the two jewelries. Can you go over there and see if any of them picked up her phone?
No phone. No. It's a purple iPhone 11.
What's his name?
Okay,
Darius.
Darius?
Was that Darius?
Yes, Darius.
What's his last name?
Last name Van Buren.
Van Buren?
Buren, yeah.
Darius Van Buren.
I tried calling the number the lady gave me, but it's a wrong number. So in her confusion, maybe
Sorry about that.
Did you write the name down? I'll call mall security here.
Hey, so they're looking for the boyfriend, but the boyfriend is MIA. We do know, to spoil it, I already spoiled it earlier. They have someone who saw the boyfriend who saw the car on fire, and he ran the opposite direction. And now the boyfriend's MIA. So the boyfriend never, like, maybe he did say something to her and bounced out, but he's MIA. Like, I don't know if he had something, he was shoplifting or not. I don't know if he went through a back door. I don't even know if they should have him going through the front door because they don't even talk about it no more. But we'll see. But he was never charged with anything, as the lady said earlier.
Van Buren was the last name.
Okay, so I want you to slow that breathing
Well,
down.
we'll
Do me a favor and lean back.
just ask the first name. You contact mall security, Oviedo Mall Security, ask them to put a bolo out for Darius Van Buren. Are they up there?
Mall security.
Excuse me. Can you call my mom?
I'm sorry, did he turn on the name?
First name Darius, last name Van Buren.
10-4, TD, black male, 5'6", black over, black short, bun hair.
Yeah, 10-4, this could be the male we're trying to make contact with.
10 for sure, 13 for
Not
13,
gonna lie,
disregard, I
that sounded like a
contacted
fake name.
mall security. Hey man, can you have them put out a bolo over the mall intercom for a Darius Van Buren?
Darius Van Buren?
Yeah.
I got you.
Yeah, there's nobody in the car, I think.
I don't think there is.
No, because the guy came out and he was using the fire extinguisher.
Karen
Yeah.
number 3.
Yeah, but the kids, there was kids in there?
Yeah, they're out though.
I know they ran out, but you know, I don't even know where they went.
They're over there with their mother.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they're with their mother.
You said
Darius Van Buren.
Van Buren.
Yeah.
I'm glad nobody was in there. I'm glad everybody came out.
Maybe she's just a very concerned person. Got some other Karens in the background just waiting. That's an employee. So. Yeah. We'll call him Karen. He'll get paid for that.
Janet. One of the girls.
Yeah, I guarantee it. He got home.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, paramedics and officers are speaking to Alicia Moore, who's still noticeably upset.
It's because you're hyperventilating. Okay, so I want you to slow that breathing down.
I'll see if she knows how to.
Do me a favor and lean back for me, okay? Lean back. Just relax. Lean back. You got.
I don't know. She could be panicking, or she could realize that she's in trouble now and it's going down. I mean, you're gonna get nervous if you got at least any more than like 4 or 5 police officers around you and other people, security, like regardless of the situation, unless like you just got beat up or robbed or something, like you're definitely gonna be feeling a little nervous. Most people.
What's that? Is it? Just slow that breathing. Remember when I'm breathing?
Is it final?
No,
Through your nose. First name again?
His
first name.
Can I get her to slow her breathing down just for a little bit? I think she'll be a little bit more compliant.
It's right here.
Darius.
It's right there.
Okay.
Darius Van Buren.
Yes.
Okay. Now, let me see. Can I see this little one's toe? What's her name? Can you turn her around so she's facing me?
They just want to contact mall security. You know, mall security asked them to put a bolo out for Darius Van Buren.
Looked like
I think they were up there.
she had a young child for sure that was up in the car.
Yeah.
She called my mom.
So maybe the other kids were older. At least there was one older kid.
Alicia.
I
know everything's kind of going on crazy right now. It's kind of
black now, 5-6, black over, black short, hair.
Right now, it looks like it's your daughter. It looks like she may have gotten burned by the feet. Hey, stop. Don't touch it, ma'am. Alicia, look at me. I know.
Daughter got burned.
I'm going to go ahead and take her to the hospital.
You want to take her from me, please?
Yeah, we're going to take her to the hospital.
To get her some help.
I can't go with her?
You can, yeah. Yeah, absolutely. We'll explain all this to you.
Okay.
So she needs to be seen by the doctor.
These same moments are caught from another angle, too.
Just ask the first name.
Just relax.
We good. So as you see right there,
And what did you?
she didn't even realize, I guess, maybe it was covered in like black soot or something. Her daughter got burnt on the forehead, and it seemed to be a young child. I don't know where the other 2 or 3, the other 1 or 2 kids are. They said there was 3, then said there was 2. So I'm kind of confused on where they're at. We'll see. Hopefully, maybe they mention it right now. But definitely, the daughter got burnt, and now that's when I think she should be panicking, but I don't think she is panicking right now. It appears to be like she's just kind of like, maybe this is my get out of jail free card. Maybe just I got to stay with her, my daughter, or who knows, in the back of her head, she could be thinking like, hey, this is the CPS, Child Protective Services, what we do it called in California. I don't know what they call it in Florida, but this could be that moment where I gotta have to worry about it. But let's get back into it.
The gentleman that opened the car, what did he look like?
White male. He was someone who was coming out
Okay, back
of
to
Dillard's. No, he wasn't her boyfriend because he went to his car to get a fire extinguisher. And I grabbed the kids and ran. And then once I saw the car, I'm like, we need to go inside in case this.
Can you just put the deal call screen, please?
I couldn't even tell if somebody else was
Number.
Hold on real quick.
Look, this was just her.
Okay. That was coming back 6-10.
Like we're having some loading issues. Let me skip out this part of the video.
He was bald and he had some facial hair. That's the quickest I got him. He sprinted past me. But I don't know if maybe Peter saw
got somebody looking at the cameras for me?
Yes.
All right, cool.
For you, only you.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
What do you want to do it for them?
Live.
Good.
I'll go back and see where he's at looking.
What you got on here today, bro? This is crazy. Oh man, we just gonna pause it for a minute. Yeah, you did the story. It's a little old story, but they got the body cam of it now, just released. The lady, she went into the store allegedly to steal, and with her boyfriend, and left her 3 kids in the car. Out of which I know there was a young child. I just don't know. We don't know the ages of the other 2. And then the car started on fire while they were.
Yeah, the car started on fire.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been kind of watching it with you, but I haven't been able to stay on top of it. But so they were smoking a blunt in the car, and they went inside the Marshalls to steal some shit.
I guess so, but they had the kids in the car, so they were smoking a blunt with the kids in the car. Okay.
Man, there's so much stuff wrong in this story.
Or the kids, or they left the blunt lighter, the lighter for the blunt in the car, and the kids was playing.
Try to smoke the blunt.
Or the kids was playing with the fire. I don't know what maybe.
The kids was trying to smoke the blunt. They put the blunt out. Then they went in the store, and the kids was trying to hit the blunt and set the car on fire. But the boyfriend took off running. What's up with that?
Yeah. Exit plan, I guess. I don't know. Maybe it wasn't the boyfriend. Maybe it's just a ride. Give me a ride to the store, and I'll show you how to make some money,
Oh.
You need money? Oh, you got your kids with you? Here, let's go to dealers. Now, they'll be all right.
Man, there's so much. So what's up with this story, man? It shows so much wrong with society today.
Yeah.
Like, what would make you take your kids stealing? Like, you don't kind of drop them off at Mima's house? Like, I understand times are hard, but, like, why couldn't you drop them off you ain't got no friends that'll watch your kid while you go get the bag or something? I know it's good in the hood, so, man, there's got to be someone that can provide some child care in this situation, no?
Yeah. Definitely, yeah.
You think you could start a child, like a daycare center for some stuff like this? If you about to go do some dirt, you know what I mean?
Yeah, that'd be a good idea.
You know what I'm saying? I bet there is some daycare centers that will
definitely
accommodate.
Yeah, definitely. I may not trust them with my kids, but even on a lick. But yeah, I'm sure like that may be the solution for someone like her. She did get child neglect. Just to kind of fast forward to it, 'cause I did a little research. She did get child neglect charges. She did get charged for that and convicted of child neglect. She's gonna be serving 30 months in jail.
30 months? Oh, they gave her. That's right. They whopped her. That's what she deserved.
They gave her 30 months in jail, and she got it for child neglect. But they didn't get her for. They was trying to charge her for art. The police were trying to get her for anything. That was kind of like everybody was shocked at the situation. I think she was in like a white neighborhood because they were watching her the whole time while she was in the store. If they were shoplifting, they knew about it because they were watching her the whole time. You know what I mean? Yeah. And then
okay, my bad.
But then they had all of the witnesses, and they had they charged her for arson. Talking about she was committing a crime. I'm not sure if you heard that part. She was committing a crime while the car caught on fire, so they could charge her for arson.
Are you against that charge, or
what?
It sounded like you were against it.
Yeah, I don't think you should be charged for arson. Nah, maybe if there's like a degree of arson where it's like not intentional, but arson sounds intentional, right? It doesn't make sense.
Put yourself in a cop's situation. Like if you were a cop, that's why I was trying to put myself in other people's shoes. And if I'm rolling up to the scene of this crime where there's some knuckleheads stealing out of Marshall, then drop the blunt in their car with their kids in it and set the car on fire, I'm trying to drop I'm putting every single charge in the penal code on that shit just to make it hard for the dumbass that did some shit like this, and well deserved. I'm trying to give her every single one just because she did some knucklehead shit, right?
Yeah, that's part of the problem. Yeah, that's part of the problem. Charge her for what she did wrong, and leave it alone.
Start a fire?
What?
Did she not start a fire?
Neglect, like there's neglect charges for that. Yeah, she didn't do arson. Isn't arson? I mean, I don't know. Isn't arson intentional? Like, why are you gonna say it was intentional?
It don't have to be intentional because you could get charged if you throw a cigarette out on the side of the freeway and start a wildfire in California, you could get a charge for that. You know better. You know, you probably beat it in court, but I'm sure they could charge you for that.
But will it be called? Will it be called arson? You know, what's the definition of arson? I guess that's the main thing. Because I don't know if it's intentional or not. If it's intentional, then that sounds like a BS charge. But if it's you start a fire, and
I'm sure it could be like a malicious
accidental.
Versus a malicious versus accidental. You know?
Yeah, no one's gonna start their own car on fire with their kids on it unless they were suicidal, on the suicidal mission, and it didn't appear that she was on that.
Yeah, but the neglect on top of the fire starting, those two charges are fair. The 30 months is a good sentence. I think the sentence is fair. So they didn't have to charge her with the arson, but as long as they whopped her with the 30 months and without the half or nothing, they got to give her the 30 with 85 because it was a violent crime.
Yeah.
That's what I feel. But what do you feel about the punishment? What do you think a punishment should be for shoplifting? Because they didn't even hit her with the shoplifting, did they?
Yeah, because they couldn't prove. That's what I'm saying. They didn't have no proof on none of this stuff. You can't just make up stuff. You got to at least let her shoplift or attempt to shoplift. When they said that she dropped everything when she left the store, that was telling me that like she didn't shoplift. And they kept on saying that she dropped everything. I'm like, well, okay, well, she dropped it, so she didn't shoplift. She ran out with everything, and then, you know what I mean? And then maybe they can have she could say that she was panicking because her car was on fire, but, like, other than that, like, you can say she was shoplifting, but she didn't leave the store. How's she shoplifting? Did she have something stuffed in her shirt or something that she took out her shirt?
I'm going to hit her with the conspiracy to shoplift. That's a charge shit. You hit her with the conspiracy to commit a crime, because just on some knucklehead, just to make your life harder. Or,
That sound like the white supremacist police right there, just to make your life harder. That's what it sounds like.
No, but you're doing knucklehead stuff. You're a menace to society. You're out.
Well, we have laws for that. Our laws are strict enough for that. You don't need to add extra.
Not necessarily, because you can get charged as long as you don't steal $1,000 worth of stuff in California. It's a misdemeanor. And if you steal $500 worth of my stuff, I want you to go to fucking jail.
Well, they passed it now. They changed it now. Did you vote? Did you vote for that?
Yeah, I voted for that. That was like Prop 39 or something.
Yeah, I mean, I'm for it, but I couldn't vote for another felony.
I voted for this. Yeah, no, but I don't be running.
Another reason for them to try. Yeah, I don't be stealing either, but just be another reason for them to. They got to have a better way than that. Than like.
Nah, fuck that.
A felony.
Go to jail. Go straight to jail.
For stealing candy bar, what's the minimum? There's no minimum. It's just under $100 now. So they have a window to charge people for felonies for stealing stuff for $20. You know what I mean? We all have felonies.
Okay, let's make an exception where that's where the judge comes in.
I got 3 strikes already. I'm out. I just stole more than 3 candy bars.
Yeah, just from 1996.
I know, right?
Yeah. But yeah, and then I think if you're stealing some stuff, you need to go to jail. I don't care. You stealing, I would say fuck the corporations and steal all you want, but then you have to make rules separate from corporations and just civilians. And like if you're a civilian, somebody breaks into your house, they steal $500 worth of stuff. Well, they're already gonna make the burglary. So let me take that back because that's a different charge in itself.
Yeah, but. Yeah, so I'm about to finish the video real quick, but she I don't know. I mean, she's obviously stupid and dumb and all that stuff. They trying to play her like she really stupid and dumb. That's what I like. That's my main thing. But they trying to she ain't got no money for no lawyer. She's stupid and she ain't got no money for no lawyer. We finna hit her with this and that. And guess what? The public defender, he ain't shit, and the DA's a fucking vicious ass wolf. You know what I mean? Okay. Obviously not though.
Let's change the scenario a little bit. What if there was no kids involved, and she went in the store shoplifting? So she's not going to get the 30 months for child neglect. She's just going to get the misdemeanor, and they're not going to hit her with the arson. They can't hit her with the arson because she burned her car down.
She lost her car. I don't know if she got insurance. Well, they just like, hey, your whole car burned down. You were stealing, and guess what? now you can't even go home.
The insurance don't cover that shit.
Well, like the insurance gonna get out of it somehow. Like the police thinks it was because you were smoking, especially if you ain't had the kids in the car. It smelled like weed. How did it smell like weed? It was burnt. Like, it smelled like weed. They got the dog on it.
Yeah, fuck. Then they can hit her with that.
Yeah, they would have got her still. Them cops were creative right there. They hit her with the arson.
I would have done the same thing. I ain't gonna lie. I would have hit her with the arson. She a dumb bitch. Excuse my language. But you brought your kids. Maybe if you didn't bring your kids, and then you just get the shoplifting. But if you brought your kids into a dumb situation like this, I'm hitting you with the break. I want you to go. You know what I mean? Shit. But 30 months is fine. So they did hit with a break.
Yeah, she not gonna do that again. I'm sure she's probably regretting it. Probably just, you know what I mean, dealing with a nigga that she ain't fuck with before. Maybe he did, and then just, you know,
that nigga
grimy.
Put no money on her books.
He gone. He ran away. He went to answer his phone.
He fucking her friend.
I'm not sure. I'm not sure if like they said that he saw her. He saw the car and ran away. I'm like, then he didn't even tell her. He just gone.
Yeah, they wasn't his kids, obviously.
He didn't care about the kids.
Yeah, and that goes to show another reason right there. Like if you out here just impregnating random women and leaving your kids with them, look at the type of situations that you put your kids in. You know what I mean? When you do that,
yeah,
don't be doing no shit. Like, what are you doing, dude? Like, that's a mess. Like, you can't be doing that stuff. That's retarded. You got your baby mama out here robbing. Like, that's crazy. Like,
yeah,
you know
it could be
be
three. I mean, there's 2 or 3 kids. It could be 2 or 3 different niggas.
So
Two different people. Yeah.
But that's crazy. And go check on your kids. Shit. We good in the hood, but man, we love the kids. Shit.
That's right. That's right. Well, I'm gonna get back into this video, man. I'll call you in a minute.
All right, my G. I'll talk to you later.
All right, for sure. All right. Yeah. So that was Free Stewart coming in on the call, on the commentary. Let's get back into it. If you want.
Apparently she was in the store for a while.
Yeah, that's what they said. Would you guys mind describing Mom, if you remember what she was wearing, what she looked like?
She had
anything.
It was.
System's acting up today, but we gonna get it right. Let's be patient. So we have the Karens all speaking up now, all the statements being written. I kind of skipped forward a little bit.
She had a fake Christian Dior bag. How much detail do you want?
Wow. What did she say? Hold on. That was low right there. Dang, her car got on fire. She's cracking jokes.
How are you at? Looking. Apparently she was in the store for a while.
Yeah, that's what they said. Would you guys mind describing Mom, if you remember what she was wearing, what she looked like?
She had
anything.
It was.
She had a fake Christian Dior bag. How much detail do you want?
Remember what she was wearing?
Look, old girl in the back. Look, Karen over forward. Like, why'd she say that?
Okay, yeah. Could you just put that for me?
She had a tan
How much detail? You could tell this is some privileged neighborhood.
Okay.
Yeah, the
I'm
fake
gonna get you a
Christian
different
Dior
statement.
bag.
Can you give her a
How much detail do you want? She probably subbing one of the other chicks in there too that got a fake bag too. Like, thought I didn't notice.
There you go. I only have 2 pens, so just hang on 1 second. Just put what you saw, Mom and Dad, everything that you saw.
Here you go. I'm gonna put in there. It appeared like she was shopping because she had stuff in her.
Whatever you want to put is.
It appeared like she was shopping.
for
She had
me.
stuff in her hands.
I just need to prove that it was her. So as long as you short.
Yeah, that's why I said like 5'5".
Gotcha. Perfect. Thank you. No, sir. I really appreciate you guys' help.
Wow. Did she even fill out a... Hold on. She disappeared. That's crazy. Or did she take it and go away? Maybe she went and grabbed a pen or something. Because she for sure had to say that.
Apparently you're material right there.
Thank you.
Huh?
There you go. I only have 2 pens, so just... mind describing Mom, if you remember what she was
Describe Mom
wearing,
for real
what she
quick.
looked like, anything?
She had a fake.
I mean, it was when
She had a fake Christian Dior bag. How much detail do you want? She had.
You remember what she was wearing or anything?
She had like the braids.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Braids.
She
Okay,
had
yeah.
a-
Could
she
you
had
just
a
put that
tan-
for me?
She had a tan crop top and
She had black and white striped.
yep,
Look at her
linen
neck.
pants.
Hold on, I'm gonna get you a
Dripping,
different
bro.
statement.
Karen is
You can hear
dripping,
her.
bro. That's crazy. Look at her neck. Is that a tennis necklace? Whatever they call them joints. Them diamonds. Talking about she got a fake Christian Dior
There you
bag.
go. I
Bling
only have
bling.
2 pens, so just hang on 1 second. Just put
Man,
what
she
you saw
got
Mom
right
and
to
Dad,
speak,
everything
and
that
she
you saw.
left. Didn't even fill out a statement. She wanted to get on the body cam for that.
Because she had stuff in her.
Whatever you want to put is
Yeah.
perfect for me.
That's crazy.
I just need to prove that it was her.
Yo, how she not fill a statement out? She flashed a little bling bling. Hit old girl with a sub talking about fake Christian Dior on the body cam, like she knew what she was doing, and left. She walked away. She didn't get a pen or nothing. She didn't grab a paper. She not a Karen. I don't think that was a Karen, because the Karen's filling out the statement right now. She disappeared. She just want to crack a joke.
Her. So as long as you short.
Yeah, that's why I said like 5'5".
Gotcha. Perfect. Thank you. No, sir. I really appreciate you guys' help. You too, man. It's probably not the mall trip you envisioned for yourself today,
Well,
huh?
you know, it was my last day of school. Second time.
Oh. Third time's the charm, so watch out. Be on alert.
You're going through all the elements.
If I ain't got no vital
Fire, what's gonna
information
be next?
in this
Back
situation, I ain't
outside,
seen
officers
nothing.
soon learned the car was
Why y'all
parked
filling
next
out
to a
statements?
Tesla, so everything leading up to the fire was caught on camera.
What's that? Man, if there was kids involved, I get it. Like, be real, like, you know, like she should be punished.
The Tesla is mine. The one next to it.
Oh, okay.
I set off my alarm and I came as soon as I saw it.
Oh no.
I just wasn't sure what effect it had on it.
109 to 802.
Basically, long story short, Mom and supposed boyfriend, we don't really know if it's for sure, showed up here, left 2 kids in the car caught fire with the kids in it, so,
And with
yes.
I'm Jordan.
So,
Nice to meet you. With your video,
Lake
were you
Jessup.
able to review it at all?
I barely
Hold on.
reviewed it because I had to get back.
Yeah, I don't know what the exact address is. Hold on.
Right.
Like that, but at least I acknowledge that there's enough footage there. You can see the car pull in. You can see it back into the spot. You can see somebody because it, it
You
has
can't see
cameras
who gets
all
out of the car though?
I think so.
Okay.
I didn't look into great detail.
All right.
But there's a whole bunch of clips, and every one's like 30 plus megabytes. And
Okay.
I just downloaded it on my laptop.
Awesome.
Off the jump drive, so
Okay.
it's all there.
You can show me video.
So, yeah, if anybody wants to look at it, it might help.
We got a guy go in there, and then we use the evidence.com upload, so we can have him upload it there, and I'll relay whatever he finds. He's going to meet you over there.
This next part is the first time we hear about a potential arson charge for Alicia Moore.
Yeah, so that's what I was talking about, the arson charge. And to be honest, that sound like they trying to add on some extra stuff onto it. It just seems like too much. Like, you heard what Free Stewart said, his opinion on it is to punish her for what she did. But it just seems like you overstepping just a little bit. Just because you're focusing on you're trying to focus on everything that she could have possibly did wrong, but you really don't have any evidence. But let's just charge her for it and see what sticks, right? Let's just like charge her for it and see what sticks. Not necessarily, oh, she broke this law, she should be charged for breaking the law. Like they're like there was like, you don't need to be theoretical as a cop. You need to you not like, you definitely, like, unless you're a sergeant or some sort of higher, like, you ain't got no degree. Like they already said, y'all get trained less than cosmetologists. Like, we not expecting you to have deep in-depth theory on law and how you can connect different laws and misdemeanor. Pull the book out, get a lawyer. But if y'all ain't that person or that one to do that, don't try to make up something. You know what I mean? You heard something, you saw something on YouTube from a whole different state. You thought you could pull it in your, oh yeah, she was shopping. Here, let's play it. Let's play that last part because just so you can hear how he says it. It's funny.
This is all you're going to need for the arson. Willingly while engaged in commission of a felony, stolen vehicle. This is all you're going to need to charge for that. If you want to take this, that's easy. It literally is just a blurb this big. And as long as it doesn't matter if she's passenger or driver, she's in it. That's all that matters.
Alicia.
It doesn't matter if she's passenger or the driver. It doesn't matter if she's the passenger or the driver. They got her for the arson charge. So it sounds really loose, rough, and I'm sure a lot of that guy's charges gets thrown out the way he be doing it. He gave her the advice, like, this is how I would do it. Maybe it worked one time, but yeah, it just seems like a stretch. So Alicia Moore. Fast forward, we got her. Hold on, let me bring this up. We got Alicia Moore. We're on Twitter right now. Yeah, I didn't know that was there. So let me fix the screen. All right, yeah, 36 months. Aggravated child neglect. She left her kids in the car for 1 hour. So 30 months, y'all. 30 months for aggravated child neglect. Just like I said earlier. So that's what she got. Like, there's people in there begging for her to see the death penalty. It's crazy. Like, not even just 30 months. It satisfies some, but there's even people on Twitter asking for the death penalty. Twitter talk, Twitter banter. But it's still crazy. Like, how could you even ask for the death penalty on that, Let's see what we got on let's see what we got in the comments. If there are any comments, hopefully. No. I don't see nothing on Alicia Moore. No one's talking about it. I did have that one post right there. Let me see. Alicia Moore ain't even talking about it. Like a white dude. It's crazy. So we're going to get out of this. Nice try. Not the topic today, but